What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rich That Profit. I'm back at y'all with another video, man. And in today's video, I'm gonna talk about how to not be overconfident when trading, or whenever you reach a moment where you start seeing success in your journey. You can't get too hyped, because it's gonna be a moment where your next losing streak is coming, your next losing day is coming, your next mistake is coming, because we are all humans, right? Before we deep dive into that video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, conversation down below. You know, give me more topics that you guys want to see for the psychology tips when it comes to trading. And yeah, man, I just want to say appreciate all you guys for the tremendous support. I'm gonna keep saying it because we just keep growing. So we're literally like 20 subscribers away from 300. I feel like I just hit 200. But that's just because you guys are rocking with the content. You guys are rocking with the things that I'm saying, and you guys see value in it. So like I said, always drop comments down below. I got a lot of topics so far that you guys have mentioned. So I'm gonna try to get to the ones that really focus on the psychology aspect of it when it comes to different things that we may go through in life, because I understand trading is one portion, but once again, things surrounding your life can affect your trading. So I'll tap into some of those topics for you guys. But yeah, without further ado, we just gonna hop straight into the video. So anytime I go through something in my journey, I always write it down, because if it affects me in some sort of way, then I know I have to speak on it, because somebody else is going to experience this if they haven't already. But once you have a moment where, for example, last month, I had a great month. I passed the funded challenge. I profited about 3K in a month. I have never done that before. It was like a new milestone high for me, right? And then the first trade I took on the funded, I made $500, whoop-de-whoop. So this entire month of August, right, where I told you guys I did struggle this month. If you guys follow me on Instagram, y'all know. Make sure y'all do that, okay? I think my Instagram's gonna be that way. So yeah, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and just keep updates on my personal journey, and I give little gems out there as well. So yeah, this month with the funded account, I've been able to trade for it. I've been trading on it for a month straight. But it's just been up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So it's been a whole month. So compared to last month when I passed the challenge making over 3K, to the funded in August, we've had very wacky price action. We've had setups that look clean, but then they weren't. So I've just been in like a up and down spiral as far as being able to consistently hit trades. And for the most part, I still had this idea that, I'm gonna be able to win trades back to back to back, get a payout. Boom, my expectations for my account started to roll in, and that's where you feel like you could play some of that overconfidence in there and start actually messing up trading. So this past week, or I would say the past couple of weeks, I've actually started to experience like having mistakes. And sometimes if you don't pay attention, it'll just start rolling over on you. You gotta understand what part that you're in when it comes to the market, right? So if you're overconfident and you're not, let's say, necessarily humble, the market has a way of letting you know. It's gonna let you know, because you're gonna end up making a move that you know you're not supposed to, and it all stems from being outside of your rules, because everything is supposed to be detached. The money is supposed to be detached. The expectations are supposed to be gone. The emotions are supposed to be gone. And so if you don't remove those things, it will literally throw you into a tilt space to where there's gonna find a way to make you go on tilt, right? So I always want to just let you know that you're not above the market. Now, people say 98% of people can't beat the market, but at the end of the day, you're not supposed to beat it. You're not supposed to lose to it or whatever. You're just supposed to flow with it. You are supposed to flow with the market. You're not above it. And of course you might be below it, but I don't think there's a time you could be above the market. You're either below it or you're flowing with it, because once you go over, there's always something wacky that's gonna happen. There's always gonna be a wacky price action there. There's always gonna be a time where it's gonna always be a time where your trade isn't gonna do what you want it to do, even when the setup is perfect, it's nice, it makes sense, you have confirmations, it still might not work. So you can never truly be above the market, okay? Obviously, we're not gods, we're not time travelers. You can't predict what's gonna happen every single day, right? So those overconfident thoughts, those expectations, they can give you a piece of delusion that can set you up for disappointment, set you up for self-doubt, right? Lack of confidence. But it always stems from you being overconfident, being too perfect, trying to be too right, trying to be the mastermind, right? You trying to go too high, you trying to be so high elevated of this trader. Those behaviors and those actions you take will throw you right back below the market in the sense of being less confident, not having full conviction with your trades, right? You have to stay in the flow with the market, not getting too high, not getting too low, because inevitably getting too high will put you in a too low space to where you can now take yourself out of the game. And so I've been experiencing some frustration with trading this month specifically because I'm now funded. Now I can make a payout. I can get some money. I can actually start reinvesting into trading, can start scaling up, right? All these things going through my mind instead of just, wipe it all, process every single day. What are we doing? Looking for this confirmation, look for that confirmation, enter, hold the trade, move stops to break even, TP1, that's it. Don't move stop loss to profit. Don't do that. That's my plan. I can't deviate from the plan. I can't deviate from my daily structure, my daily routine, my daily habits. Because the moment you do that, that's when you're going to start slipping off the trail. That's where you're going to start losing yourself, essentially. You're going to start losing where you are when it comes to your trading journey. You're going to start losing, and you're going to start seeing your P&L go red and red and red. Then you're going to start thinking like, damn, I'm about to go into, damn, I'm losing confidence in myself. Damn, I'm literally not understanding what the hell's going on. Don't be that guy. Just be patient. Flow with the market. Remove expectations. Remove anything when it comes to, I don't need to pay that by this time or by that time. Don't rush this thing, right? The same thing that got me the funded challenge passed in a month, the same thing I need to do for the funded. There's nothing I need to switch up. There's nothing I need to change. Now, I did scale down because I wanted to have the account long term. But then I have to also be okay with the fact, it might take 2 months to get a payout instead of 1 month to get a payout, right? Because if I made 3K risking 500 and that wasn't the best conditions, and then I go to a funded account and I lower risk, it's not the best conditions, there's a chance that I'll probably only come out of this month 1,500 profit because I'm risking half as opposed to 3K. And so, like I said, the math, you can put math into it, but you use the math, you use data to give yourself a peace of mind of knowing, okay, maybe in a month I can expect this, but for every day of the month, let me just do the same thing. And I've been trying to scale up because I'm like, kind of making enough. Let me scale up. Why? Why are you doing that? Then you lose on your scale up days, and that's where it puts you back, right? So anytime I've experienced anything in the market that affects my psychology, I feel like I need to give it to you guys because these are the things that will happen to you because it's just a process, Some people are able to get it and they just stay in that flow, but for others it's different. We're all different. But yes, win streaks don't last forever. That just ties into not being overconfident, ties into not being above the market. Win streaks don't last forever. And I haven't even went on a win streak in the past 2 months, but I still was profitable. And so for when you go on a win streak, conditions are probably just good for that week. You know what I'm saying? And Now you know you're in a state where you just keep hitting the same trades over and over and over again. But you can't forget that there's always going to be a time where losing periods may come. Don't go on tilt. Why? Because this is how successful traders stay successful. If you pay attention to anybody that's making a lot of money trading, you'll see that there's months where they make 40, 50K. There's months where they only make 10. There's months where you'll see them make a 10K trade. Doesn't mean that when they come back tomorrow, they don't lose 5K. And then the next day after that, they lose 5K. Now they're back at break even. But you still clicked on that video that said they made 10K, but you probably ain't pay attention to the videos, or they maybe didn't post a video where they lost 5K, right? I could make 1,000 today, but lose 500 back to back, and then I'm back at break even. Then you gotta make another 1,000. Yeah, at that point, you're still up 1,000, no matter if it was on Thursday or if it was on Tuesday. You understand? Like, the numbers can just move like that. So, if you're on a win streak, take a loss. I mean, charge it to the game. You know, just be grateful for every opportunity you have in the market. Be grateful for the fact that you're even doing it. So, if you guys haven't seen any of my other videos on how to really stay in flow, stay in the zone, get in the zone, make sure you just go to some of my videos, watch them through. This is just my own mental dojo that I use to keep myself calm, to keep myself in the game, right? Any days that I feel frustrated, I always find a way to bounce back, essentially. Because I have to realize if I'm doing something wrong, then at the end of the day, you just gotta fix it. It's that simple. But yeah, I just don't want nobody going on tilt when the first wave comes, because the wave's gonna come. Right now, the wave has came to me. So I'm just in the zone. Okay, I'm not losing no account, right? So I have to do the things that are not going to put me on tilt. I'm not gonna do the things that's gonna make me. I'm not gonna overtrade. I'm not gonna over risk and overtrade. That's literally the fastest way to blow your account. Those are the two fastest ways to blow your account: over risking and over trading. Either you're doing over trading, or you're over risking, or you're doing both of them, and that's like literally a nuke. That's like a meteor hitting Earth. Never do that. Never do that. If you find yourself doing that, only you have yourself to blame for having to start all over. All right. And obviously managing risk. That's all one and the same thing, right? I just wanted to bring out this video because I just understand where I am in my trading journey. I've been in a long. Oh shit. Okay, what I was saying before my alarm went off on my cellular device is that I've been in a long period where I've went years without making any money from trading. And so anytime I got to the funded stage, like before, the first time I got to the funded stage, I completely rushed it. I passed the account in 3 days. When I got on the charts, I over-risked like hell. I took three, four loser trades trying to risk $500, losing $1,500 in one day. That will smack your confidence so far out the window and pull you so far down, because you're thinking about all the times you haven't made money, all the times you've been struggling, all the times you've been trying to figure this thing out. Then you get to a point where it's like, oh, I think I got it now. That first aha moment will literally throw you into that overconfident stage, that above the market phase and stage, and it's just something that you guys have to be aware of, and I'm just bringing it to you. So, I mean, that's it for this video, man. It's really not much to it. Just my message to y'all is to just always remain humble, stay in an abundant mindset, stay at peace, find love and joy in what you do every single day. Make sure that your routine is the same every single day. Make sure you follow it every single day. It's your job to stay in the flow, which is nothing more than just doing the same exact thing every day. It's clockwork, like a robot. But without further ado, man, I'm about to sign out to this video. Market's open in about 20-something minutes, probably while my alarm went off. But yeah, I appreciate all the love, all the support to the channel. If you like what you heard, make sure you hit that like button. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Let's get to that 300 subs, man. We are really close. So without further ado, it's your boy. I'm signing out. Keep God first. Keep grinding. Keep growing. And I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. Peace.